Digital photography made simple.
Hi again, welcome back to Digital 1-to-1. Today we're going to show you how to better compose your image on this segment we call framing. Now many of us have seen an old movie where we see a director using his hands to frame out an image, even though we know that director has the experience to compose that shot otherwise. But he is framing his image. And why? Because he's eliminating what he doesn't want in his shot and be able to frame the importance of what he does want. But using our viewfinders here on our cameras, we are now acting out this very role of the director. Because framing isolates the part of the image that's important to us and helps eliminate part of the image we don't want in our shot. Now, when we take photographs, usually we just simply aim and click. But we're not really thinking about framing our shot. But framing is the first step in creating a better composition. Now we have a sample image for you that might resemble how my relatives might take a picture. Aiming and clicking, and not really thinking about framing. Take a look.
Now when we're framing, remember we have choices. When we look back at our viewfinder, remember that our frame has edges, and arranging those objects within our frame will help us enhance our final composition. Now the first step in framing is how we want to hold our camera. Is it vertical or horizontal? That's an important question to ask because that's going to affect your overall composition. Now when we decide to shoot vertical or horizontal, one thing we have to remember is where our flash lies on our camera. On this SLR, it's in the middle of our camera, so no matter which way we turn, it will always be in the middle and it'll be fine. But when we shoot with a point and shoot like this one, you can see the flash is over to the left, and we have to make sure that it's on top when we shoot vertical. The reason is that when the flash is on the top when you're shooting vertically, we get a nice illumination on the person's face. But when we turn it around and the flash comes from the bottom, we start to get these heavy shadows going upwards, and it won't be pleasing to that subject. Now, as we've seen from that sample we just saw, we have a lot of empty space around our main subject. One way to adjust that is by adjusting our framing. We shot that horizontal, but by aligning it vertically, we would eliminate that empty space and focus on that main subject, which is what is important in that composition. We're going to show you two samples, the first one you saw and the one that was corrected out. Reframing vertically has given us a better composition and eliminating that empty space. Another way to change our framing is to move ourselves or the camera physically in or away from the subject. We could also do this by using our zoom lens. Now remember, by moving closer or away from the subject, we'll emphasize or de-emphasize what is important in that frame. As we showed you before how to eliminate unwanted space by changing our framing, what happens if we want that environment in relation to our subject? The way we do this is that we're going to show you two samples showing you vertical and horizontal how to complement your subject in a larger scene.
The point of view we bring to our picture is like a broad stroke within our composition, but the framing is about the small details in our shots, and the slightest movement up or down or side to side can really make the difference between a good shot and a great photograph.
Now framing is our first stage, which enables us to be aware of better composition. Now our series that we created on building the blocks of better composition will lead you into being a more creative photographer.
With the ultimate goal of creating a better photograph, all of our videos will help you become a digital 1-to-1 photographer.
So for the best tips, look to us here on Digital 1-to-1.